Yo, what is up, guys? It is Yellowfin, and since it is now summertime for me, that means it is time to get on the YouTube grind and get that ad revenue up. So let's do it. We are starting it off this summer with a wishlist tour, and that is because I've said a bunch of crazy stuff before, like a bunch of stupid stuff, but this is going to happen. 500k pack openings uploaded every 3 days. Entire summer, non-stop. We're doing it. We are going to get as many views, as much ad revenue, as many subscribers as we possibly can this summer. It is grind time. And I'm actually missing some cars, so we will do some special wish lists right here for you guys. Add 4 of them to be added, and we're going to see how many of these wishlisted cars we can get. Starting off, we'll add the Subaru Baja Turbo. That is 1. Now we got 3 open slots left. Let's pick a higher RQ car. Like, there's probably some nice higher RQ car up here. We got 3 spots left. The Morgan Plus 6 is actually a good one, so I'll wishlist that. Ooh, the MKS Concept, that's a good one too. And should we wishlist an Epic? How about let's wishlist an Epic? So first one I see that looks moderately wantable. Oops, I dropped a screw. Anything interesting? Or how about this? We'll let you guys pick. First comment down below of a car, and since you guys don't know which cars I own and which cars I don't own, that's part of the game. So you gotta kind of pick. Here, I'll scroll through some quickly if you see any. But, so yeah, any car, the first car commented down below that I do not own yet, that is an ultra rare or above, I will add to the wish list, and that'll be car number 100. So right now we've got 99. I'll continue scrolling really fast through these. You guys can pause the video if you want, or just guess a random car. That's up to you. And we're nearly there now to the top. Legendary, of course, probably the chances aren't that great, but Epic and below probably have more significant chances of pulling one. But hey, I wouldn't mind getting a wishlisted Legendary. I definitely got to get up to grinding cash then really quickly. Like, it is non-stop cash grinding time too. I am going to be on that clubs grind every day. My goal is to get about like 150k. Yeah, about 150k a day sounds about good. So then it'll be 3 days, and then a video will drop for a 500k pack opening. So let's go down to the very beginning and go through the cars that we will hopefully get a good amount of these over the summer while we do these 500k pack openings. The first car we can't get from a 500k pack opening because I only do ceramics. The Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-EL. Yeah, that one's not happening. Plymouth XNR would be a great one. That would finish off my Plymouth collection. Mercury Montego would finish off my Mercury collection. Ford SVT Contour I just want because it's from the new update and it's American. Same goes for the Cadillac Eldorado, minus the fact it's not from the new update. I just want it because it's American. Ford Focus I want because of the as seen on YouTube tag. I feel like this one will be a very useful car to have for that challenge. Acura Integra Type R was a car I chose to wishlist from a previous 500k pack opening. Cadillac SRX, I really like the Cadillac SRX, and they changed the photo, so I actually want to keep one now. The Holden HSV GTO, it's just a Pontiac GTO, and which is why I kind of want it. So, I've had this Pontiac Trans Am wishlisted forever. I also used to have the other one when it was an ultra rare. I still have it when it's a super rare, but I really like the ultra rare counterpart of it. But now that one dropped the super, and this one I still have yet to pull. I would be really happy though if I could pull it. Ford FPV GS Ute, I just have it wishlisted because of the truck. C55 AMG I added because of its new picture, so it looks really good now with the new picture. G63 6x6, it just makes sense having that one wishlisted. It's just cool. Dodge Charger 3, still have yet to pull one of these. This would be a very nice wishlist pull to get. I'd definitely be very happy with getting one of these. Aston Martin V8 Vantage Volante. This is a very nice picture that got added to it, so it's actually now kind of desirable just because of that photo. Baja Turbo we just added. The 1-tonner was one of the meme cars in my Discord server for the new update when the Australian update came out. Discord server link in description. But I fused it away, and now I want it back. Renault Sport Megane, I used to have on an old account, so I want it back. D8 Zetec Sport, I have this car, I've had this car wishlisted forever, have wanted it forever since European Revolution came out, and I still haven't pulled one, which is kind of interesting. Saturn V Redline would nearly complete my Saturn collection, then it's just the prize car left. Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive just as a nice picture. XLR-V is just a really useful American car. The GMC Yukon would put me one last car away from completing my GMC collection. The Panamera 2.9 is a really useful medium ground clearance car. 4.292. That's some pretty solid handling, especially if you throw it on city streets medium. Lotus Evora 280 is just a X-Epic, which is kind of why I want it, and it's just a good one. Holden Effigy obviously makes sense. It's got like over 100 MRA, so that's just a really useful one to have in general. 340R, a car I've wanted forever throughout all my accounts, and I've still never pulled one. Hopefully one day I can get it. I have better cars now, like I got the Xeno C10, but it's just I really want this Lotus 340R too. It's more of just like I'm looking after it to collect it. Ford Bronco Heritage Edition. Really want the Ford Bronco. I want both Ford Bronco. Well, I can't speak. Ford Broncos in the game, the Raptor and the Heritage Edition, so I'd be very happy with getting both of those. You'll see that one later on in the video. Chevy Corvette Z5 is an American car, and it's a good one, so I want it. Roof BTR, I've wanted one since German Renaissance, never pulled one. Aston Martin Rapide S, I'm not sure if I wanted it since Great Exhibition, but it's not a bad car, so that's really why it's on the wish list. Range Rover 5.0 V8 dropped down to ultra rare again, so I'd like to get that one. Lotus Esprit V8, used to have it as an Epic, so I want it back now that's an Ultra. Ford Mustang GT Power and Performance Pack, it's a good American car. Peugeot 306 Maxi, used to have it, fused it away, which was kind of stupid, honestly. I probably should have just kept it, even though it dropped to ultra rare, because it is really useful. But one day I'll get it back. Hopefully it won't be like the Lotus 340R, where I can never pull it back again. Morgan Aero 8 Series 4. This is a pretty interesting one. I mean, it's not really. It's the same as every other Morgan. I don't know why it said it was pretty interesting. But I'm just trying to collect most of the high-tier ultra-rare Morgans, so that would be a nice one to get. Mercedes-AMG S65 is just a good dragster, plus the new picture looks really good on it. Lincoln Navitas is just a updated version of the Chevy Trailblazer SS, so it'll probably get some good use. Really good MRA on it. 420i X-Drive Coupe is great handling for a four-wheel drive standards car. Legacy STI is just to work on the Subaru collection. 911 GT3 and the 911 Carrera S. Both used to be Epics, dropped down to ultra rares, which is why I want them. The Era 8 Series 5 and Morgan Plus 6 are both higher Q Morgans, which is why I want them. C63 is a pretty good one. It dropped down from Epic, which is why it's wishlisted. Same goes for the Maybach 57S, dropped down from Epic. The Nautilus Black Label has a really good photo, but also really good stats. 5.872 is not too bad. 2,000 kgs, that's decent, I guess. It's not that great. Lincoln MKS, I just wishlisted. This is a very good four-wheel drive standards. Same goes for the Honda Legend. Never pulled this one, 6.677. That is a great four-wheel drive standards ultra rare. Holden HSV Avalanche is a pretty decent one. I more just have it just because of the car. That's why it's wishlisted. Jetta G60 is a good one. Same goes for the Chrysler Firepower. And the M5 is a drag beast. Ford Explorer is kind of the same story as the Lincoln Nautilus Black Label. And then we move on to Epics, where there is quite a lot of interesting ones. Ford Ranger Trimmer, F-150 SVT Raptor, both good four-wheel drive off-road tires, but mainly I just want them because they're trucks. Bronco Raptor, it's the same reason as the Heritage Edition, I just want all the Broncos. Chrysler 300 SRT8, really I just want to get it to max it out. No one really has the 300 SRT8 maxed out or gives it any love. Makes sense, honestly, it's not that good of a car, but I'd like to keep it and max it out due to the American specialization, and just so I could have that flex of I have a maxed out Chrysler 300 SRT8. Audi RS2 Avant, used to want one of these in real life, so I can at least get it in top drives. Subaru WRX is to work on the Subaru collection. Corvette Z06 got a handling buff, and it's American. Camaro SS got a new photo, which is how I want it. Audi S5 just has a really nice photo, and I just like the Audi S5. 208 T16 is actually a useful car, which is why I have this one wishlisted. Goes up to 100 handling. F-150 Raptor, it's not the best one anymore, but I still just want it because it's an F-150 Raptor. The Gallardo, it's just an epic Lamborghini, so it's easier to get and easier to max out than the legendary ones. R8 Spider, I really like the Audi R8. You'll see the other epic one, yep, right here too, so I'd be very happy if I got one of those. Subarus for the Subaru collection, SLS AMG. It's just a great looking car. GMC Cyclone would finish off the GMC collection if I also got the Ultra Yukon from before. Ford Escort Rally Car. The Ford Escort RS Turbo is actually my dream car from the 1980s, so the rally car, rally spec version of it, I'd be definitely very happy to pull one of those. 911 RSR is just a great car, same goes for the Mustang. BMW i8, I actually am one of the few people that do like the BMW i8, so I'd be very happy with pulling this one. Continental is a good one since it dropped from Legendary. Giulia GT-AM is a great car, Subaru for Subaru collection, but also really good. Saleen S1, the Rezvanis are both for the American collection and because they're also just very useful. 911 GT3 Touring is also a great car, Ginetta G50 as well, and the Mustang GT4. The Lamborghini Gallardo, it used to be Legendary, dropped to Epic, which is why I want it. Farbau GTS is also a great car, and the ATS-V is also a great car. So a lot of really useful epics, and then a lot of also epics that I just want as collector's items. So hopefully we'd be able to get some of those. And then legendaries we move on to. I guess we're starting with the W Motors Lincoln Hypersport. I just really like the Lincoln Hypersport as a car. It's not that great in game. The 0 to 60 is pretty solid, but it's got like no MRA. But still, I'd be happy pulling it. Saleen S7 is it's like the same thing as the Lincoln Hypersport. Not that good of stats. Well, because of lacking MRA, but it is a cool car. Subaru Legacy B4 is for the Subaru collection. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is probably my most wanted car in the game right now since I pulled the E55 AMG. So I'd be really happy to pull the Zonda HP Barchetta. M3 Competition, I kind of just wishlisted because of the picture. That's really honestly it, but it stayed in my wishlist for a while, so I think I'll just keep it there until I pull it, maybe one day. Audi A5 DTM has crazy MRA. It's also just a cool car too. I've got the 2 Koenigseggs just so I could hopefully get a Koenigsegg in the future. R8 LMS GT3 because of my love for the Audi R8. And the 911 GT2 RS Club Sport 25 because it's just one of the best cars in the game that you can pull from a pack. And that is the wish list. So, if you're watching this video, I'd suggest subscribing if you like Top Drive's pack openings. Because there is a very, very, very large amount of Top Drive's pack openings coming your way from this channel. So definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm Yellowfin. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.